Hi, I'm Rebecca. Welcome to the Creabea Knitting Podcast, and this is an episode all about what I knit in a week. Hello and welcome. My name is Rebecca. I'm a knitter and knitwear designer in Edinburgh in Scotland, and usually I film podcasts and vloggy episodes, and this episode is a sort of weekly vlog about everything I knit in a week and how often I knit. I get asked a lot how I get so much knitting done. 2023 I knitted 37 garments plus some accessories and things, so I definitely do a lot of knitting, and I think the answer is just that I spend many hours of my day knitting. So I thought I would try and document it. I work full time, I work 9 to 5. I have a not particularly active social life, but I have other social commitments. So like it's really how I fit knitting in around life, I guess. And it's currently Tuesday. I started filming yesterday, but I wanted to, early in the week, I wanted to do it yesterday, but I completely forgot. Do a run through of everything that's currently on my needles. And I brought my basket, this giant basket, which sits next to my bed. It's actually bigger than I thought it would be when I ordered it, but that's okay. This sits next to my bed, and this has like all my whips in it. Actually, I'm thinking I might move it through here to the living room because there's a nice big space here that it would fit. So let's have a look. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 projects on my needles. And I think I also have 2 yarn deliveries coming this week. So let me start with the first one because that is kind of the first yarn delivery. This is my Lauder vest. The Lauder sweater, well, the Lauder pattern is a cable knit sweater, cardigan and vest pattern all in one. It's currently on my tech editor. I've got some tech editing to do, I've got some pattern writing to do on it this week, and I'm doing lots of sample knitting. The first sweater is finished and I'm currently working on the vest, but I ran out of yarn. So this is the vest. Some of the body is blocked, the neckline is not blocked, so I do think that's going to open out a little bit more. And there we go. I think I have about like not even 10 centimeters left of the body before the ribbing, maybe 8 centimeters I think. This is knit up in Filolana Peruvian Highland wool, and I think the yarn might arrive today, and I'd love to get this finished and blocking by the end of the week. Like that's the goal. We're going to my parents to do some dog sitting this weekend, and it'd be great if I could put this on the mats and have it like blocking whilst we're away, and then when we get back on Sunday have a nice new finished project. So yeah, waiting for some yarn on that one. On the same vein of the pattern, I'm also working on the cardigan version. I cast this on Sunday night I think, and I got a lot of progress on this in knit night last night, but I am on the back panel. It is beautiful. Oh, it's not picking up. Yeah, it's not blocked at all, so it will eventually like block out. And I'm using Drops Daisy in this beautiful like tomato red colour. So yeah, I think I started yesterday. I'd only done like an inch of this, and last night at knit night I got a lot of that done. I'd like to get this, I'd like to get the front panels, like the back done and the front panels done, and get it joined under the arm, so I just got the body to do by the end of the week. I'll likely take this one to my parents this weekend because it's at a good like portable stage. Okay, I've got a very quick little hat that I'm working on. This is mostly just my meetings, knitting, portable knitting for the week. It is in leftover snefnug from Camarose. It's just going to be, it's actually a pattern on, a free pattern on Ravelry called, I think, like Bernie Beanie. I'll put a link to everything that I'm knitting on down below. It is basically a 1x1 ribbed hat, but it's got it's got like a nice decrease, and it was free, so I just went for it. And yeah, I'm making some pretty good progress there, and I'll keep this going with my meetings knitting for the week. I need a hat. Like I have a hat, but I don't have a neutral one, and to be honest I also really want to cast on a blue one, like a cobalt blue hat. So if I get this finished I also want to cast on another hat, but right now I'll focus on this one. Okay, I'm doing some swatching. I've got an upcoming design in like late spring, I think like May time, that's going to be lace, and so I'm also like doing a little bit of lace swatching. I got a lot done last week, That's 1, that's 2, and that is 3. And so I'd like to get a couple more swatches done this week. I just need to work out like what I still need. So what have I done? That's like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing a couple. There's one more. So I think I swatched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lace patterns. I think I'd like to get up to like 10 potentially so I can make some decisions. And in the yarn order that my Filolana Peruvian Highland wool is coming, I've also ordered some Sandnesgarn Duo, which is a cotton wool blend, which I think I'll use for this pattern. So if I can land on which stitch pattern I like, I might swatch it in that yarn to decide if that's the yarn I'm going to use for the design. So I've got a little pile of swatches. I am also working on my Tydes sweater. This is a new design. Am I in the middle of a row? No, not quite. It is in a really awkward stage. It's knit bottom up. And so I have done, honestly, like a lot of it. So the back is completely finished and I'm currently, like I've just split the fronts. You can see there's a little cast off there. I've just split the fronts and yeah, I mean, getting that done and getting the collar done would be great. I need to decide if I want decreases in the sleeve or if I just want like a loose, like a baggy sleeve. I'm undecided. So if I can get the body, get the shoulder seamed and get the collar done this week and make a decision about the sleeves, that would be fantastic. I might also take this to my parents this weekend. It's super lightweight. It is in Sandnesgarn brushed alpaca and it's amazing. I really like it. I'm very excited. I'm also making a cardigan version. So yeah, I just love the wavy stitch pattern. So yeah, get the body done. I wanted to get the body done last week and I didn't get it finished. So if I can get that done today, well not today, this week, that'd be fantastic. And last but not least, I have an old whip, which is my stripy Lanark sweater, which has come alive again. I've done all the hard work on this. It's really just knitting in the round now. So I've got 2 stripes done. I've got the facing done, like, yeah. So I just need to knit the rest of the body. I've done maybe, what is that, like 10 centimeters of the body. So it's pretty labour intensive, but yeah, I'd like to get through this, get some progress on it, because I want to be wearing this. It's just sitting, languishing, and I think it would be a perfect spring wear. And it's only January, but like if I could get this finished by like end of Feb, I think it'd be great for like March, April, May time wearing. And last but not least, I have some yarn arriving. I'm hoping today, but it might be later in the week, to cast on a stockinette project. I feel weird not having a stockinette project actually. I almost always do. And right now nothing is in plain stockinette. So if that arrives today, I will likely be casting it on. So that is exciting. It is yarn, some Cascade 220 I already have, and some mohair from Majogarn, which I think are French. It doesn't sound French, but I'm pretty sure they ship to me from France. So if that arrives, I will have a little cast on party. So that's all my mini details right now. And we'll go back in time to see what I got up to yesterday on Monday. Morning, it is Monday. I am just back from the gym. It's my 4th gym day in a row and I'm feeling it. I feel pretty sore. So when I go to the gym, I usually come back, have a little bit to eat. I drink my coffee. Usually Sam makes my coffee for me arriving home, which is really nice. And just have a quiet little like 20 minutes before I shower and then start the work day. I'm probably going to work on my Lanark sweater because I want to do a bit of reading this morning because I really enjoyed my book and I can do this without looking. So I'm on a white stripe. It's a striped version and I'm on a white stripe, and yeah, I'm going to do that, have some breakfast, have some coffee, and like start the day a little bit more gently. That is the plan. Hello, it is like 1:20. We just had some lunch and it came together really quickly, so I still have a little bit of time left before I need to go back to my desk. I got called this afternoon, but I was just doing some prep for those this morning, I'm gonna do something with my hair before I jump on my calls. Which I don't always do for work because I work from home, but I'm going to knit night, so I may as well do my hair so I look half decent for my work calls. But before that, I'm going to do a little bit of chill, probably 20 minutes again. I'm going to work on the cardigan sample of my Lauder pattern. I'm using the same yarn as the first one, which is Drops Daisy. I've closed the blind, it's so bright in here, so this is blowing out a little bit, but it is this like very orange red colour. And yeah, I've just done like a tiny bit, like 1.5 inches. So I'm going to keep working on this and watch some trashy reality TV for 20 minutes and then go back to work. Okay, it's been about 25 minutes. I've knit about, what, 1 inch again? It's such a nice colour, I love this. I think I'll take this to knit night tonight because I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, that's me. I'm gonna go back to work and I've got a couple of meetings this afternoon and I'll try and get through some work then too. Some knitting too. Okay, I am all ready. I'm wearing my Dorney sweater to knit night because it's pretty cold. It's like 0 to -1 degree, which is pretty cold for Scotland, to be honest. So this is worsted weight. It's DK. It's like an 18 stitch gauge, and it is Peruvian Highland wool, which is already actually, to be honest, it's more like Aran. It's worsted weight plus mohair. I do have one in DK and mohair and it also works, so it's like quite a flexible gauge, but this one is my like chunky one. So nice and cozy, and I'm going to put on my kind of matching muscle bear hat and my new penny gloves and a scarf because it's really cold. I'm going to walk to knit night tonight as well because it's dry and I'd like to get some steps in. And then what I'm taking, I am going to take my cable knit project. Did I put that in there? No, I need to get my little pouch with my tape measure to make sure that I know where I'm going with this. I'm also going to take my Lauder, that's my new cable pattern. No, my Lanark, which is pretty bulky, but it would be good to get some rows in on it, so I'm going to take that too, just in case I change my mind. I like taking 2 projects to knit night. I don't really know why, just feel good about it. I've misplaced my favourite project bag. I don't know where it's gone. I checked all the usual places, so who knows, but anyway, this is the fit. And yeah, time to go do some knitting. I am home from knit night. It is like 9:20. I'm in bed. Sam is at rugby. He'll probably get back in like 20 minutes. I had a productive knit night. I got a lot done. It was actually really lovely. It was a really chill night. My back panel is like, okay, it's nowhere near done, but it's on the way to being done. It's not, my lighting's not great, but yeah, got loads done there, so that was really nice. I took my other pattern, but my Lanark, but I didn't knit on it at all. I just knit on this. And it's actually really nice for knit night because like it's very memorizable and I don't need to look at the pattern, but it's still like cables and it's fun to get through. So yeah, I told myself that when I came home I was going to, in fact I told my tech editor that when I got home I would send over the v-neck instructions, and I haven't done that yet. So my plan was to do it when I got home, but I just got myself a little snack and I'm just kind of chilling out. So I think what I'm going to do is relax a little bit for maybe like 30 minutes, maybe till like 10, and then make a decision as to whether or not I'm going to continue relaxing or whether I'm going to finish those instructions. I don't have the gym tomorrow morning, so I could get up tomorrow morning and do it. But I did promise to have it over tonight, so I would quite like to get it done if I've got the mental, like I'm feeling kind of hype right now, but like we'll see. So for now I'm gonna probably watch some more trash TV. I kind of want to read my book, but I want to do some trash TV watching, work on this. I also have I pulled my Tydes sweater through. Actually, maybe I'll work on this for now, because I do want to get the the collar ready on that one and get the fronts finished. So maybe I'll work on that for a little bit. Watch some trash TV, eat my snack, have a little sandwich, eat my sandwich. Very good. And do some knitting. And then decide if I've got brain capacity to write out this pattern. I think it's like 30 minutes of work. So, we will see. Good morning. I should be up and at my desk doing some pattern writing this morning. My whole body hurts so much from the gym for the past 4 days, and I'm giving myself an extra like 20 minutes I think in bed, and that'll still give me like 45 minutes to do some pattern writing. I'm so breaking out. Some pattern writing before I start my work day. So I have a nice big cup of coffee, and I think I'm just gonna watch some trash TV. Yeah, and I might watch some podcast whilst I'm doing some pattern work. And I'm gonna keep working on my Tydes sweater. It's pretty close, like the front is pretty close to being done. So I'd like to get the front done today and get the shoulder seam today at some point. That would be quite cool. And I think I've decided what I'm doing. I've got options for the sleeves, so if I can get that done, get the collar done, and maybe get it steam blocked. I really want to wet block it, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I'll steam block it and then I can try it on and see what I want to do about the sleeves. So yeah, I am going to sit here and I'm going to put you down there. Welcome to my abode. Watch some TV, do some knitting, drink some coffee, get ready for the day. The yarn has arrived, one of two. I think there's other parcel coming today. So I got a few things. It's all from knits.co.uk. I got a few more balls of this mohair because I've got like 4 left over from another project, but it's not enough for a whole sweater, so I got enough to finish off the sweater. I'm such an idiot. I think this will take like 2 more balls, and I've ordered 5. Oh no, I ordered 6. So I was like, oh, this is great. I've used up stash yarn. I think I'm going to end up with as much left over as I had before I started, which is ridiculous. But maybe a Sophie scarf with some of this. Oh god, I ordered 7. I ordered 7. I think maybe I'm such an idiot. I think maybe I restarted my order, like I had it in my basket and then redid it. I think I need to. That was stupid. Yeah, I literally have like 10 centimetres left to go. I'm not going to need 7 balls of yarn. What an idiot. I also ordered some Sandnesgarn duo, and I kind of was tempted by this colour, but this colour has arrived and I do not like it. So it's perfect because I'll use it for swatching, but I can confirm that this is not the colour I'll be making the sample in, because I will look naked and washed out and this is not my colour. So it's perfect for swatching. I was a little bit worried about dye lots, but I think that looks pretty good to me. What do you reckon? I feel like it always shows up more on camera than it does in real life. Looks pretty good. Yay! Okay, I've had some lunch and Sam made lunch, so I still have a little bit of lunch break left before I need to get back into working through stuff. It is so cold. It's cold outside today and the house is not heating up, the heating is just kicked in. But I am on the sofa with a hot water bottle and a wool blanket. I'm gonna sit for like 30 minutes probably. What time is it? Yeah, it's 20 past 1, so I'll probably sit until like a little bit before 2 o'clock. And what do I have? I have a little Christmas chocolate bar. I have a few projects. Just before lunch I pinned out my cardigan and blocked it. So it's looking really good now, just to make sure I was on gauge. And I am, which is good because my sweater came out under gauge, so it's nice to be on gauge and to like, I don't know, it feels good. So it's good to know it's going to fit the way it's meant to. And I also got the yarn for my vest, so I need to get that back on the needles. And I'd also like to get the shoulder finished. So I think I'm going to start with getting that back on, the cardigan back on, sorry, the vest back on the needles. We have nothing planned tonight after work, so I just need to make some dinner. There's a load of dishes to clean. Sam burned his hand a few weeks ago and he stopped being doing the dishes, and I've just been ignoring them. I mean, not for weeks, but for yesterday. So I need to do a load of dishes, and that is about it, and cook dinner. And otherwise I have nothing planned for this evening. I will do a little bit of pattern work for maybe like an hour after work, but otherwise I think I'll have like 3 hours probably of like solid knitting time, and I am so excited. I think I'll work on the vest and try and see how close I can get to getting this finished, because that would be great. That is the goal, so we'll see how it goes. Second yarn delivery of the day arrived. I don't often have, I think there's maybe like one a week, maybe it averages out at, so yeah, it's still not great to be honest. I have such a big yarn stash, but it's really nicely wrapped up. It is from Majogarn, who are also stocked by My Ivory Room here in the UK. I should have opened this before. It's like a big box. Oh, look. It says, can you see that? This package is happy to see you too. That's so cute. I was so happy when the guy knocked at the door. There is a door here that goes to the hallway, but we don't use it very often because there's another door in the kitchen. So the other side of that is where the laundry is. But I like jumped up from the sofa, went through that door, ran into the laundry rack, all so I could get to my yarn. Oh, okay, we've got a fun little bag. We've got a, I love this. Packed with care. Your yarn was packed with care by this person. Oh my goodness. Oh, it is so, oh, it's really soft. Oh, it's so cold. Nice, okay. We've got a sweater's quantity of this. I think we have 6. Let me go and get the yarn I'm pairing this with. So I ordered the Cascade yarn because I was going to make my cable knit sample in it, and it arrived and then I wasn't sure if that's what I wanted. But then I wanted to wear it in like a basic sweater. Ah! Oh, it's a really nice match. I'm pretty happy with that. This one's a little bit pinkier, it's a bit more purple, but I think paired together they're going to be really cute. So I'm just going to make a top down raglan. I think I'm going to follow my Tolsta pattern because I think it's a 17 stitch gauge, and these together I think will be fine with a 17 stitch gauge. I've not made a long sleeve Tolsta yet, so that will be fun. And yeah, I don't think I'll start today. I think I'm going to start tomorrow. It's so lovely. It's so nice. I feel like I'm trying to lean into more bright colours, and I think this with like a pair of like black denim jeans is gonna look really cool. Yay! Wednesday. It is super bright this morning. It's cold outside. I'm just back from the gym. I have a morning full of meetings. I think I have like 3 or 4 hours of meetings this morning, so lots of knitting time. But before that, I'm gonna have some breakfast and do a little bit of reading. I started a new book last night, a hockey romance, if anyone's interested. And I'm obsessed. I'm 62% of the way through and I started it like 7 p.m. last night. So I'm gonna, like 30 minutes maybe. I have 30 minutes, yeah. 30 minutes of reading. I have a sourdough loaf in the oven, so that needs 25 minutes. I will do 25 minutes and take that out and do some reading. Timer is set. I finished all my morning meetings. It was like 3 hours of meetings, so it wasn't that much. It was maybe like 2.5 hours of meetings, I think. My vest is being bound off and it is on the blocking mats, which is super exciting. I also have the stuff ready for the test call. It's only Tuesday and it's Wednesday. Oh, that's perfect. I was gonna do the test call tomorrow, so that is fine. I will be ready for the test call tomorrow, and yeah, that is really cool. In my head, I thought I had time to take test call pictures on Saturday, but I'm doing the test call tomorrow, so I'm not gonna have time for that, but that's okay. And then I was just working on this hat. I had to go pick up the second ball, grab the second ball between meetings. I have like a not full ball of Camarose, but it's looking really cute. It's a little bit big, honestly. I'm using 3.5mm because it's a really chunky yarn, but I probably should have used, no, I'm using 3.75. I should have used 2.5, but I think it's still gonna be pretty wearable, and it is super cozy and like really nice. And I don't have enough hats, so yay! Okay, I'm gonna go make lunch. I think I'll do a little, depending how long it takes me to make lunch, I might do a little 20 minutes of knitting at the end of lunch, and then I've got to power down this afternoon. I've got a lot to get through, and tonight I'm gonna have to do a bit of work on pattern edits and getting that test call ready. So maybe a lighter knitting day, but I do want to cast on a new project. So maybe that's what I'll do after lunch. Maybe I'll wind up my yarn and do my cast on. That's what I would do. Okay, lunchtime. Oh my goodness, look at that bed hair. Good morning. It is Thursday morning. It is a cold morning here. I'm doubled up in the knitwear. I've got a t-shirt, my cozy classic raglan, and my Lanark sweater, and a hot water bottle, and a blanket. So yeah, chilly morning. We're in the middle of like a cold snap here right now. So I'm getting toasty. I just like completely stopped filming last night, which I don't know. I don't know why I did that, but I spent the evening doing basically my favourite thing, which is I binge read a book and I knit on a stockinette sweater, and those are just my favourite things. I love it. It's probably like 4 hours, I'd say, like an hour and a half after work before dinner. Yeah, I did it at like 7:30, and then probably 2 hours from like 8 till 10. And that was amazing. I feel like I usually get a night like that like once or twice a week, but right now, because it's January, there's not a lot happening. Got pretty light social calendars. Everyone is quiet and it's cold. I'm getting that like 4 nights a week right now, which is kind of nice. So I thought I'd show you my progress. This is the sweater. It is on teeny tiny cords, so I can't really show you all of it, but I'm honestly mostly done with the yoke. I think I have like 6 more rounds to go, and then I'll try it on. It's stunning. I feel like the camera is not going to pick it up because the light in the sun is so bright this morning, but it is just the most like gorgeous pinky purple lilac, and these mohairs, this yarn was such a, like I ordered them online, so I wasn't expecting a perfect match, but they are honestly perfect. This is how much I knit yesterday. That is almost all of a Cascade 220 ball. and most of a bald mohair, so like almost 200 meters, I guess. I'm following my Tolsta pattern because I love it and I know the numbers off the top of my head and I feel really comfortable knitting it, and I could probably knit with my eyes closed, and I love the fit of that. And I've seen a few people make long sleeve versions and I've not made a long sleeve version yet, so I'm making a long sleeve version. I might, I'm considering adding sleeve decreases to the pattern in like an extra document, just being like, if you want to knit long sleeves, like this is what you would do for the fingering weight and for the regular DK weight version. It is a DK weight pattern and it's knit at a very loose gauge, giving it a very like summery drape, but I am actually knitting it with Aran weight. Basically it's a worsted weight plus a mohair, so it's definitely like, there are no gaps in this fabric. It is not drapey, but it's not dense or anything either. And I'm excited. I think I'm going to suit this colour. I feel like it's a vibrant, bright colour in my wheelhouse. We're going to see. I'm already excited for it with like black jeans. That's the look I'm going for. So yeah, yesterday was a really busy work afternoon, so I think that was the reason I stopped filming, because I just was like, whoa. Today is also pretty busy. I'm about to get straight into work right now in like 10 minutes or so. I'll start the day. I have a couple of meetings. I've got a lot of just like work to get through, a lot of like documentation, a lot of like focus stuff. I normally sit at my desk for this, but it is cold in the office and in here is sunny, so I'm parking myself on the sofa for now and we'll see if it warms up this afternoon to go through there for my meetings. And I'm going for a massage today, so I'm getting out of work a little bit early. My massage is at 4:30 and it's only like a 10-minute walk away. I have only been for massage like once before, but my mum got me a voucher for the same place I went to last time and it runs out in February, so I need to go. So it's going to be quite nice because I've been gymming a lot and I've got a lot of like muscle tension, so I'm excited for that. And then I will almost certainly come home and have a nap, because I don't know what it is about massages, they just like completely chill me out. So yeah, that's my wild plans for the day. We usually have a cinema day actually once a week. I don't think there's anything on, but maybe I'll have a look and see if there's something on the cinema tonight and maybe we'll do that. Yeah, that's everything for me. I'm gonna get them into work mode, and I'm going to work on this hat today in my meeting. It's like a 30-minute meeting, so I won't get very far, but it would be nice to get closer with this one because I'd like to be wearing this soon, because the cold snap is lasting like 2 more days, so I'm cold right now, but I'd like to have a hat to wear. So yeah, that's all. I'm about to go to bed. It's like 10:30 and I did a little bit of knitting tonight, not that much. We watched True Detective and it was spooky as heck. So now I'm watching a little bit of comedy to try and like decompress before I go to bed, otherwise I'm gonna have nightmares. But I'm working on my Lanark, which I've not put much time into this week, and I'm glad I picked it up again. So I have finished my second white stripe onto the blue, and I've got like 15 minutes left in this episode and the hiccups. So I'm gonna finish my episode, get a hot water bottle and go and sleep. And yeah, it's been a chill day. The massage chill is finally hitting me. I'm feeling tired to my bones now, so I think I'll sleep well. I don't know if this has ever happened, but I'm awake well before I have to go to the gym. Normally, oh god, my hair is huge. Normally I just wake up, put on my gym clothes and go. This morning I have like 40 minutes extra. So, of course I'm knitting. Still vibing with my Lanark from yesterday. And yeah, I'm excited. I wasn't planning to take this to my parents' house today, but maybe I will, because I'm making progress and that's fun. Anyway, a little bit of podcast watching, a little 20 minutes of knitting, and then off to the gym. Okay, I had grand plans to do a craft room tour this week, but it's been so cold that I've not really been working in here, so I just thought I'd do it quickly now. So this is my space. This is where I work from home usually, and it's also where I do all my pattern work. we share an office, so this side of the office is our partner's half, and he's got all his bookshelves, and my half has all the yarn. So this is basically, yeah, this is all my yarn. There's some fabric in there, this is some fabric here, there's some fabric here, but each of these green buckets has yarn. We're into overflow space, so we've got some at the top as well. And then there's other stuff, like there's some like random craft things. Usually, yeah, there's a little bit of overflow yarn and all my project bags. And this is my desk. Usually my laptop is here. And then behind my screen, I've got my swatch board. I cleared this out recently, so now it's only really got swatches of things which are currently like designs or recent designs or upcoming designs, and they're all pretty much my swatches. This one is not. This is the first time Sam tried knitting. And I think it's cute, so I keep it. Yeah, so that's it. This is my pom-pom sample. They returned to this week. I haven't even opened it yet. This is about as tidy as it gets. But here we go. We've got spinning wheel, ironing board, and general chaos. Oh, and then up here on my wall, this is actually really cute. This is, I got this from Sam for Christmas last year. It's my first pattern printed, and he wrote like a really cute little note on the back. This was my Secret Santa this year, that's me. In the corner I have all my sister made with like drawings of my patterns. And then this is a needlepoint by my maternal grandmother and a watercolour by my paternal grandmother. So just building a cute little corner there. And this is just chaos. I don't know if anyone else gets a gift load of notepads for Christmas and then they just sit around. That's my notepad pile. So I'm moving from one sofa to another sofa. We're dog sitting this weekend, which we don't do that often, like once every 3 or 4 months. For my parents, they've gone away down south for a couple of nights. And so we're at my mum's house. And normally on a weekend, honestly, normally we're pretty busy. In the summer especially, we're away, like most weekends we're away somewhere, like hiking or camping or whatever. And then even in the winter, usually we have something on at least one of the 2 days of the weekend. So usually like Saturday will be busy or Sunday will be busy. But the only thing we're doing this weekend is dog sitting, which means it's going to be me, this big corner sofa, the TV and the dogs, which they're currently both sleeping. So lots of knitting time, more than usual, for a weekend anyway. I do have tomorrow a lot of admin to do. I've got a test knit to finalise. I did the test call for the Lauder sweater patterns, or the Lauder sweater, cardigan and vest patterns. And the most popular test knit I've ever done was the stick season sweater, and I think there were 600 something applicants. And that was open for like 3 days, or like 2 days I think, and I had to close the Lauder tester form because it got over 650 applications in like 17 hours. Which means that my job tomorrow is to go through all those tester applications. The good news is that Sam I've asked him to write me some code to ultimately try to work out who has tested it for me before, who has applied before, and then try and give me some like numbers based on that. So make sure that people who are applying often get a tester slot. So he's done it before, but he's going to try and like finesse the system, I guess. So I'm hoping that tomorrow will get me pretty far and I won't have too much to do. Jeez. But for now, I've got some work to do from the sofa. We're having a very nice chill Friday work from home. I had one meeting, it was a very chill meeting, and then I'm just going to sit here, got a blanket, heating's on. I think I'm going to make a cup of tea and try and power through my work for the rest of the afternoon. And I think Sam isn't here yet, he's coming out after work. I came out like midday, he's coming out after work. He won't be here until close to 6. So yeah, I might even put the movie on, put something on that I want to watch. So yeah, very, very chill weekend, which means hopefully lots of knitting time. Saturday. We have had a superbly chill day. It's about 1:45 in the afternoon, and it's one of those days where like you get up, you stay in your pyjamas, and then you just put back on like clean versions of pyjamas, which is really nice. We're hanging out with the dogs, doing some knitting. I have been pretty productive. So last night we watched the first episode of the first season of True Detective, which I've never seen. I did one side of the cardigan. I think it might be coming up a little bit short, so I might need to do a little bit more, but the plan is I'm going to give it a block before I do any more, I think. And so I started the second shoulder. I feel like, yeah, just a little cheeky little block. You hear the dog. He's been in the garden and it's very wet. And so he's in his little playpen drying until he's allowed to come back out again. But he's not happy about that. And if he hears someone talking, he thinks there's a party happening that he's not invited to, and so he's very vocal. So shoulder has done. He's looking really cute. But like I say, yeah, I feel like I'm really ready to steam block this. I feel like I'm just like, cables just gaslight me a little bit, and I get worried that it's not big enough, and so I need to get this blocked. There is an iron here, so I could go find that, but we will see. And then I'm making a lot of progress on this. So this is my Tydes sweater, and oh gosh, there's so many ends right now because it's striped and it needs ends woven in. So one shoulder is completely done. That's 3 of 4 shoulders done. Last shoulder to do. I'm going to seam them up. I'm going to do the collar, and then I'm going to start a sleeve. I need to make sure I've got enough yarn. I've only brought this much dark blue, and I don't know how much the collar is going to take, so I might run out of yarn before I can start a sleeve, but we will see. So yeah, I think I'm going to try and work on, maybe I should go and steam block that cardigan and see where it's at before making any decisions. That's probably the wise thing to do. Is it what I will do? I don't know, but it's probably wise. Hello, it is Sunday afternoon, like 4 p.m, and we are back home. We've been dog sitting for 2 days, and now we're back, and I'm relieved. It's getting really stormy outside and really rainy. I just want to be home. I don't have to worry about anything. My only things on the agenda for this afternoon, or like the rest of the day, are I'm gonna have a bath and I'm cooking dinner, and that's it. So I have lots of knitting. I'm really frustrated because I am flying through this cardigan, except I keep starting the chart repeat wrong and starting my increases in the wrong place. And I thought I had it nailed this time, but clearly that is not the case because I finished all the increases and I have too many rows. So I'm going to have to rip back quite a bit, which is annoying. The other time I did it, it was too short. And then I did this side perfectly, and now this side doesn't add up. It's just really annoying. It's I don't know why I keep doing it. I met lovely Steph, who is one of the people who comes to mine at night. She lives close to where my parents live, so we went today for some coffee and had a little walk in the rain, but it was still lovely. And we sat down for coffee and I started working on this. And I think I just wasn't paying enough attention because, yeah, it's not right. I'm on the wrong. This side is finished on this kind of cross cable, and I finished this side on this cross cable, and the next row I'm joining in the round, so I can't now join in the round without them adding up, if that makes sense, and that's annoying as heck. So I'm gonna rip it back, but I need some more time to sit with it because I've just finished it and I'm annoyed at myself because it's probably 3 hours of knitting and I've already knit this whole panel, so it's just really stupid. Anyway, I'll rip this back out and I'll make some progress on it maybe later. If not, it might get left till tomorrow, or like later in the week, but that's fine. Hello, it is is the following Monday. I have finished my what I knit in a week, and I thought I would just wrap up by showing you exactly, oh it's really rainy, exactly where I landed on all my projects and show you what I finished. I honestly can't remember where some of these were at the start of the week, so I'll run through all of them. Let's start with my finished object. I finished my Lauder vest this week. I am in love with this. It was perfect, it was great. I'm super excited. The pattern has gone to test knitting. Perfect, 10 out of 10, so glad it's finished, and I'll be wearing it tonight to knit night, and I'm very excited to put it on and start wearing it. Second up, let's just stick with the Lauder theme. My cardigan version, I think I'd only just done the back panel, a little bit of the back panel last week. Finished the back panel, finished one of the front panels, and then technically knit this other panel twice already, but we're rolling into the third time knitting this front panel. So yeah, most of the yoke done, quite a lot of progress in a week. My Lanark sweater, I definitely have knit a little bit on this, but not that much. I think I've only maybe knit like 5 centimetres on this. Right now there are just so many exciting things on my needles, and this is not taking priority. I think I'd maybe just started this white stripe, so there's hair in it, this white stripe, so yeah, like 4 centimetres maybe? Not very much. Probably would have liked to get some more done on this. However, the reason I didn't get more on this is because I got wildly distracted and cast on a brand new project in the middle of the week. This is like technically a Tolsta Tee, but I'm going to do long sleeves, and is this the front? This is the front. It's on quite a small needle, but ta-da! So I knit all the yoke and about, what is that, like 4 centimetres of the body in a week. I'm pretty sure I cast this hat on last Sunday, so I didn't quite start it this week. I did again wanted to finish this week and did not. Pretty close. Still probably a good bit to go, and then some decreases. I think I discovered that this is probably going to be a bit too big for my head, and so I lost a bit of steam on it. But every time I think that, I just try it on because it's so comfy and it's so cute, and I want to wear it, and I don't think it feels too big on my head, so I should finish it this week. But yeah, hope to finish this. Did not finish this, but I probably knit like this much. I think I've maybe done like 5 centimetres, so probably, what was that, like 12 centimetres this week. And last but not least, my Tydes sweater. I wanted to get the body finished and get the collar done, and I did, and I also started the sleeves. So this one's been really good. I'm really pleased with this. I was probably a little bit behind at the start of the week where I wanted to be, so we're back on track. The one thing I did not get done is I didn't get, where are my swatches? I don't know where I put them. I did not get any of my swatches done. They're in here. So that will be a focus in this week. We have some swatches, I didn't do any more, so that wasn't quite as much as I wanted to get done. So yeah, that has been my everything I knit in a week. It's quite a lot. I think this is a pretty normal amount for me. I think this is pretty accurate for what I can get through in a week. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. It was weird filming for me. I'm not really like a vloggy person for filming, so it was really good fun. But I hope the content that comes out is enjoyable to watch. Any feedback is very welcome. I'd love to hear it. And I loved it so much that actually I'm going to continue filming this coming week and film like a week in the life of a pattern designer, knitwear pattern designer, and just document what I'm doing to work on patterns. So test knitting, edits, pattern prep, pattern photos, content creation, sample knitting, did I say that already? Anyway, I'm going to try and document all of that, add up all the time, and yeah, give a bit of an insight next week into what it's like as a knitwear designer. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this answers the question of like, oh, how do you get through so much knitting? I knit a lot, like most nights. I think it's been, this past week was excessively quiet. I think I usually have like 3 nights a week of just me sitting knitting. So I probably did get a few more nights than usual. But no complaints here. I loved it. It was great. So I hope you enjoyed. I will be back next week with a regular podcast episode, and hopefully at some point in the future with a fun video around a week in the life of a knitwear designer. Happy knitting. See you next time.